Yuji is the protagonist of JJK. Fans know him to be an incredible character who joins Tokyo Jujutsu High in the very beginning and becomes a sorcerer due to the circumstances that he is put into. Yuji's mission is to find Sukuna's fingers and consume them, and in doing so, he heads out on an incredible journey where he makes many friends and loses quite a lot of others as well. Jujutsu sorcery is, of course, at the center of this story, and nearly every powerful character in JJK has a cursed technique. However, Yuji's case is quite unique. While he is quite strong at this point in the story, he doesn't possess any cursed technique. He can use cursed energy incredibly efficiently. However, when it comes to the usage of a cursed technique, Yuji doesn't have one at all. That certainly doesn't mean that he can't manifest one in the story. There have been hints about him manifesting a powerful curse technique throughout the story, and perhaps now is the time for him to showcase this power. But before we begin, please throw the like button into the ocean, and please subscribe to my channel and turn on all post notifications so you don't miss any daily uploads. Normally, it is believed that most cursed techniques in JJK manifest themselves by the age of 6. Fans have seen quite a lot of incredible child prodigies already being masters of their cursed techniques by this age, but Yuji's case is simply different. While he was blessed with an incredible body that allowed him to do magnificent things, Yuji did not possess a cursed technique. Even a long time after becoming a powerful sorcerer, he does not have a cursed technique, and this could be for various reasons that the author has not jumped into just yet. Regardless, JJK fans know that Yuji is a superhuman figure with strength that far surpasses that of even powerful sorcerers such as Todo. Yuji is also a very efficient user of cursed energy, and he has already utilized some incredible abilities such as the Divergent Fist. However, those are all of his major strengths. He has incredible physical prowess along with the power of Divergent Fist. Oftentimes, Yuji simply sees Sukuna take over and make use of his own cursed technique, which often leads to indiscriminate killing. However, his own cursed technique simply seems to be non-existent at the moment. Currently, Yuji has the ability to use Divergent Fist, and this is certainly a very interesting ability that he possesses. Given that all Yuji has is his physical prowess and cursed energy, Divergent Fist is the best that he can accomplish. Simply put, Yuji has a time lag in his cursed energy, and usually when he coats his fists with a thin layer of cursed energy and strikes his targets, a second blow of powerful cursed energy then flows inside the body of the target, which allows him to effectively deal 2 blows in one punch. This is quite a powerful technique and has worked on several occasions in the story. It has taken many people by surprise, and it is certainly a technique worthy of a main character. However, it is definitely not among the strongest techniques. In the Culling Game arc, Yuji has also shown the usage of a very unique technique. Fans have not seen a proper explanation for this, but it seems to be directly tied to his arms. Yuji seems to have developed claws, and his arms seem covered in some kind of prosthetic. As to why that is, fans do not know at the moment. Perhaps this could be tied to his cursed technique awakening, or this could simply be an upgrade that Yuji went for before entering the battle against Sukuna. Fans do not know exactly what this power is. However, it appears that it cast vibrations in Sukuna's entire body when he was attacked with this ability. Hopefully, the upcoming few chapters of JJK will explain this phenomenon further. While Yuji certainly does not possess a cursed technique, that certainly doesn't mean he can't have one hidden inside him. In fact, Yuji has already shown enough interesting abilities that make one wonder if he was truly born without a cursed technique. An incredible ability that Yuji might possess is the power to incept memories within other people. This is something that has happened in the story on 2 occasions already. In Yuji's fight against Todo, a memory was suddenly incepted in the latter's brain that involved his beloved Takada-chan. This led to Todo eventually becoming friends with Yuji and aiding him as a teacher more so than an enemy. Essentially, it also saved Yuji's very own life. While this could have been written off as a comedic moment in the story, the fact that it ended up happening once again during Yuji's fight against Choso is difficult to dismiss. In this fight, Choso was absolutely dominating Yuji when, once again, a memory was played in his mind. Choso saw a nice picnic with his brothers, and this included Yuji as well. This convinced Choso of the fact that Yuji is actually his little brother and that he should not kill him. Once again, Yuji's life was saved by this weird memory inception technique. This technique has only worked when Yuji is beaten down. As to why it ends up happening, fans do not know. What the significance of this technique is also something that fans do not know the answer to just yet. It is clear for JJK fans to see that Yuji certainly has some hidden powers up his sleeve. The ability to accept memories within other people could be one such powerful curse technique, and that certainly isn't. If this memory inception that happened in exactly similar manner with two different characters at two different points in the story and saw the author use the exact same words and dialogue boxes is just a coincidence, then fans should also consider the possibility of Yuji developing another curse technique as well. Sukuna has lived inside Yuji's body for quite a long time, and Yuji can control Sukuna. His body is gradually adapting to Sukuna's cutting and dicing technique. According to Gojo, Sukuna's curse technique will drip into Yuji's body, and in time, he will end up making this technique his very own. As such, fans should also consider the possibility that Yuji himself will get this incredible cutting curse technique and be able to use powers such as cleave and dismantle. This would also mean that eventually Yuji could also gain powers such as Malevolent Shrine, which will allow him to do tremendous damage to his enemies, and it could also potentially make him the only character capable of standing up to Sukuna in battle. While Yuji certainly does not have a cursed technique at the moment, the potential for him to gain one is immense, and the author can go either way for this character and make him more interesting by attaching this powerful ability to him. Some fans have theorized that Yuji can use blood manipulation. What is blood manipulation? As the name implies, blood manipulation is a cursed technique that allows the user to control and shape their blood beyond its natural form or motion for a variety of effects. It can be used to manipulate every aspect of the user's blood, including blood composition, plasma, and red blood cells. Internal and external blood can be utilized as long as it belongs to the user. Blood can be manipulated in a variety of ways utilizing this technique. External blood can be hardened or shaped to create mid-range projectiles. Internal blood can be used to control one's own pulse rate and body temperature, effectively giving themselves more energy to increase their physical capabilities. As with any curse technique, blood manipulation's efficiency and strength depend on the user. Noritoshi Keimo's piercing blood was unable to harm the special grade curse spirit Hanami, while Choso's was able to severely injure Yuji Itadori. Control over external blood can also be nullified under specific circumstances where the amount of water in the area renders blood unable to hold any shape. The user is also limited by the amount of their own blood they have access to. Too much blood loss could obviously result in death, so users generally prepare blood bags or weapons dipped in their blood in advance. The blood of a blood manipulation user is poisonous to cursed spirits. The reason why fans theorized this was because Yuji is the son of Kenjaku, and since Kenjaku used to be in the body of Noritoshi Keimo, I mean the one that impregnated a woman 9 times. Yeah, the evil one. We know that Kenjaku can carry the cursed techniques from the bodies of the people he steals or harbors. For example, he took Yuji's mom curse technique called gravity something. I forgot the name. Some fans think Kenjaku might have taken blood manipulation from Noritoshi Keimo. Kenjaku then went into the body of Yuji's mom after taking back shots from Yuji's father. He gave birth to Yuji, and Yuji might have inherited blood manipulation from him. We know that some curse techniques can be inherited from parent to offspring, and this is further backed up by chapter 244. When Yuji said Choso was a bad teacher and the good Noritoshi Keimo was a better teacher than Choso, both Choso and Noritoshi Keimo are users of blood manipulation. What else could they be teaching Yuji other than blood manipulation? And this also explains Yuji's weird red arm. The reason I think this is because Choso also had an arm like that in Shibuya, but it was kind of different from Yuji's arm. Let's just hope more about Yuji's curse technique will be revealed in chapter 245. Tell me your thoughts in the comments below, and please subscribe to my channel and turn on all post notifications so you don't miss any uploads.